Hello and welcome to our video on the FIRE movement. In our last video on financial independence, we spoke about FIRE movement. The FIRE movement, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early, is a growing community of individuals who are working towards achieving financial freedom and retiring early. In this video, we'll be discussing the principles and goals of FIRE, how the FIRE community has grown in popularity, the lifestyle that comes with achieving FIRE, and also the criticism and controversies associated with it. First, let's talk about the basics of FIRE. At its core, FIRE is all about saving and investing a significant portion of your income, living frugally, and using the power of compound interest to achieve financial independence. One key principle of FIRE is the 50/30/20 budgeting rule, which states that 50% of your income should go towards necessities, 30% towards discretionary spending, and 20% towards saving and investing. Saving and investing wisely is the key to achieve FIRE. The idea is that by saving and investing a significant portion of your income, and by living below your means, you can achieve financial independence in a relatively short period of time. The FIRE community defines financial independence as having enough savings and investments to cover your living expenses for the rest of your life, so that you no longer need to rely on a traditional job to support yourself. The FIRE community has grown in popularity in recent years thanks to the rise of personal finance blogs, forums, and social media. The community provides a supportive space for people to share their experiences, challenges, and successes on the journey towards financial freedom. FIRE community encourages people to be mindful of their expenses and to prioritize saving and investing over spending on unnecessary things. Achieving FIRE allows individuals to live a lifestyle of freedom and flexibility, pursuing other interests and passions. We can see many examples of people who have achieved FIRE and are living their lives on their own terms, whether it is traveling the world, starting their own business, or pursuing a creative passion. Additionally, the FIRE lifestyle also comes with long-term benefits such as reduced stress and increased happiness, as you don't have to worry about how to make ends meet, and have more time to pursue things that matter to you. However, it's also important to address the criticisms and controversies surrounding the FIRE movement. One common criticism is that FIRE is not realistic for the majority of people, and that it doesn't account for unexpected events like job loss or health issues. It's true that achieving FIRE can be challenging and it's not for everyone, and there are a lot of factors that need to be taken into account. For example, having a high income, a good job security, or a low cost of living can make it much easier to achieve FIRE. Additionally, some argue that the FIRE lifestyle can lead to social isolation and a lack of purpose, which is why it's important to consider your own priorities and goals before jumping into the FIRE movement. Another criticism is that achieving FIRE requires privilege and access to resources that many people don't have. For example, people with a lower income, or people with dependents, may find it difficult to achieve FIRE as they may not have the same level of resources to invest. It is also important to note that FIRE is not just about retiring early, but it's about achieving financial freedom, which allows you to have options and flexibility in how you want to live your life. In conclusion, the FIRE movement is about achieving financial freedom and retiring early by living frugally, saving, and investing wisely. While the FIRE community can be a supportive space for people on their journey, it's also important to be aware of the criticisms and controversies surrounding the movement. It's important to do your own research, take into account your own personal circumstances, and decide whether or not FIRE is the right path for you. It's also important to remember that FIRE is not just about retiring early, it's about achieving financial freedom and having options in how you want to live your life. Additionally, it's important to note that even if you decide that the FIRE movement is not right for you, the principles of living frugally, saving, and investing wisely are still valuable and can help you achieve financial stability and security. In order to achieve FIRE, you need to have a clear understanding of your expenses, and what you can realistically save and invest, and you have to have a plan in place to reach your goal. There are many resources out there to help you with budgeting, saving, and investing, such as personal finance blogs, podcasts, and books. By educating yourself, you can make informed decisions about your money, and work towards achieving your financial goals. In conclusion, we hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of the FIRE movement, its principles, and its goals. Remember that achieving FIRE is not for everyone, but the principles of saving, investing, and living frugally are valuable for everyone. Thank you for watching, and we encourage you to continue learning more about the FIRE movement, and how you can use these principles to achieve financial freedom and stability in your own life.